Shalom, 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 giving all the praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the beloved apostles, the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and who I learn from daily. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered across the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners like unto a speckled bird. Shalom to you, sincere Akim, and it's on the highways and byways, doing lessons and videos week in and week out in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, sincere Akwath, who's listening in silence, as the scriptures command you to do so. This is your brother Isaiah Allah coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, I pray this is edifying to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians are the biblical Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. The name of your God, your power, his name is Yahawah. Yah meaning he, Hawa meaning is, he exists. BAHASHAM is coming in the name, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His true name in the Hebrew is YAHAWASHI. Yah meaning he, Hawashai meaning savior or deliverer. All praises, all honor, and all infinite glory. And so we're going to get right into this video clip, brothers and sisters, and I pray, Lord willing, this is edifying through the spirit. I received this clip from the beloved brother out there in Salt Lake, Utah, the brother Darashamath, so the water beloved for this. And this is news that, you know, I knew through the spirit something like this was going to happen. For all y'all, you know, you sellouts that decided to work for the devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, you know, deporting your own people, ICE. And now you got to go deport your ass over there to the so-called Middle East to fight for the small hats, man. All right? And so we're going to play this video clip. Listen to what this man says, man. And so all y'all, and you more than likely know, like a lot of y'all that's in ICE or signs up for ICE right now, you're going to be fighting this war, man. They're going to use you as cannon fodder. All right? They're going to use you as cannon fodder. And this is beautiful. Barakatah Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. So let's play this clip.
Hey, so a guy I worked with about 12 years ago, apparently, as I haven't seen him in a long time, but I still kind of, chit-chat with him on Facebook from time to time. He told me that he lost a job under Biden because he refused to wear a fucking mask at work or get the vaccine, which they weren't forcing the vaccine, but you had to wear a mask. They ended up firing him because he kept coming in and just refusing to wear a mask. So he joined ICE. And apparently he's been home and got a letter. He's being deployed to Kuwait. I don't even know what to say. Is that even legal? Can they do that? Are you actual property of the United States government? As a military when you work for ICE? Is that even legal? Has this went through Congress? This is fucking nuts, people. I hope this is a mistake by the federal government. But if this is real, I'm assuming that a lot of you ICE agents have got this letter already. My friend's saying he's going AWOL. He ain't going overseas. He's not going to fight in a stupid regime war. Because Donald Trump said there wouldn't be any more wars. Like, he's pissed. And now he's all worried that the cops are going to come and get him because, he's got it says he's got a week to get his fucking affairs in, and he's supposed to be back in like 2 or 3 days as an ICE agent. And now he doesn't know what the fuck to do. So now he's got to talk to his officer to find out if this is real, if it's not real, what he's supposed to do. There's contact numbers on this paper. Like, it's all legit. What do you people think about this? What do you know about it? I don't know. I don't know that you can put an ICE agent in the military. Deploy him. I don't know the logistics on that. Like, these people have, like, how many days or weeks or months are they in ICE training now? It's not very long, right? In like 3 or 4 months or something, if even that. This is nuts. This is nuts.
You see? And no, it's not nuts. It's beautiful. So now all you ICE agents, all you sellout Jakes, now you're about to go over there and get blown up. And it's beautiful, man, because you're not coming back. You're not coming back. And this is the times that we're in. And yes, you are property of the U.S., the United States government. You're property. All right? It doesn't matter how you feel or how you want to look at it. You are property to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? And so this is what you're going to end up doing, man. You're going to end up going over there to fight. All right? You had no problem, grabbing your own people. You had no issue with that. And so now you're going to go over there and get blown up, man. And get blown up. And it's beautiful. And this is the mindset that a lot of these so-called ICE agents are going to probably more than likely end up having. They're not going to want to fight. And that's the spirit that YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is putting upon the people of Babylon the Great, man. It's not just, of course, the ICE agents. It's also other soldiers as well that are already in the military. Nobody wants to fight for the small hats. Nobody wants to go to war for this regime. All right? But the main point being through the spirit that Esau duped you. Esau duped you, man. And it's beautiful. Real quick. And y'all fell for the okie doke, man. I think it's Psalms 94. Let's see. Yep. This is Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? And that's exactly what they just did with this. All right. They gave you all your incentives for joining ICE. They used you, all right, for their agenda, all right, for persecution against the northern kingdom, all right, and some of the southern kingdom. And now they're using you for their main objective, which is war, because they need bodies, all right? And eventually it's going to lead to the implementation of the draft, because there's going to be so much death over there in the so-called Middle East that they're going to just start drafting between 18 and 26, man. Okay, but first they're going to use what they have, which is, of course, you so-called ICE agents that already have some form of training. 3 months is enough. That's roughly what I had when I served Esau as a military, man. That's enough. That's all you need. And then they're going to hand you a weapon, go out there and get blown up. And so there's no going back. Nobody's escaping this. You're not escaping this. All right? And so going AWOL, that's probably the best, and that's probably your best option to do, man. It's just to disappear. Or just go to Esau's prison, military prison. Because that's what's going to happen, man. But this is what the so-called white man just did to y'all, man. He deceived you. All right? And then boom. Now we need you to go over there and fight. Because he sits on the throne of iniquity, man. His words are smooth. Smoother than butter, as the scriptures say, man. But war was at his heart. This was his agenda from the get-go, to use y'all for that. All right? Y'all are nothing to the so-called white man, but y'all believe so. Y'all believe y'all we're doing this for America, getting rid of all the immigrants. And now he's using you for exactly what he wants to use you for. All right? To go out there and fight for Amalek, the small hats. Psalms 55 we'll begin at verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant. All right. His promises. He got like all the promises, everything he gave you ICE agents. And now he's like, nah, we need you for this. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. You see, he talked nice to you. He never gave you no incentive, telling you that after you finish your job, that we're going to need you to go over there, and fight for the army and the military, fight against Iran. And then eventually you're going to fight against Russia. Never said anything like that, but then he just sneakily sent you a letter. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. That's how the so-called white man is, man. All right, he's very deceptive. All right, his verbiage, he's the serpent. Okay, he does smooth words. He's very cunning. He's very deceitful with his verbiage. And you ICE agents, y'all fell for it. But now you're gonna go over there and get blown up, man. And we don't feel no type of ways for you, man. And the mindset of a lot of these ICE agents is they don't want to fight. They're not gonna want to fight. Just like he said it. The dude said he wanted to go AWOL. That's the mindset of a lot of these soldiers and these ICE agents, man. This is Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might hath failed, all right? Because America is no longer that strong, all right, nation of war that it was back in World War I, World War II. All of it, it's done. It's over. This place is fallen, all right? And the spirit of Babylon, the great America, is failing as well. They became as woman. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Everything is being destroyed, man, systematically and spiritually. In the New Living Translation, her mightiest warriors no longer fight. They stay in their barracks. Their courage is gone. They have become like women. The invaders have burned the houses and broken down the city gates. And that's what's about to happen. The invaders, all right, the sleeper cells that are already here, all right, the Biden administration that let it cross all those Carmanians, the men of Iran, that they're just waiting for the orders, all right, to cause all hell here. That's what's about to happen, man. All right, but even the top soldiers, all the way down to the elite, to the Delta Force, all right, they no longer have strength in them anymore, and it's starting to be seen through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, because the Lord is completely crumbling this place. Completely crumbling this place, man. And it's going to get worse and worse. All right, we'll end it off with this one here. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women. All right, and this place is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. Okay, this is here about America, Babylon the Great. And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahawah of hosts, which he shaketh over it. And the New Living Translation, in that day the Egyptians will be as weak as women. They will cower in fear beneath the upraised fist of the Lord of heaven's armies, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And that's going to be the day of the Lord when YAHAWASHI enters into this dimension, all right, to destroy Esau, Edom's kingdom, and to subdue all the heathen nations and take his crown. All right, but it's gradualism through the spirit. That right now the spirit of these Egyptians don't want to fight, and you're seeing that now. But you're going to go fight regardless of how you feel. And so we'll end it off right there. Akim and Akwathium. I pray, Lord willing, you were edified. All praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, or QADASH. Double honors to the beloved apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.